Well, it is the big game. It's a top of the table clash between two teams that have been the form teams so far in this edition of the IPL. It is, of course, number 1 Rajasthan Royals versus the number 2 side so far, Kolkata Knight Riders. Match taking place in Eden Gardens because, of course, it's part of KKR's that rather long home stretch wherein they have 5 games, 4 actually if you count because they already won 1. So the toss news, and it's an interesting toss really because I think toss has played a key part in this ground so far, is that Sanju Samson has won the toss and Rajasthan Royals bowling first.
Yeesh.
Welcome back, Siddharth. After all your lovely messages, he has decided to come.
Yes.
We told them that you called in sick, but we realized the real reason was that
No, I laughed out loud.
because
in
all the
sickness
super chats they were sending hates and you were getting angry and shouting back at them. So I said, send him love. If you send him enough love, then he will be back.
No,
And
my
I believe-
illness went away with all the laughter that happened yesterday. I laughed out loud in the entire
No,
match.
you have no right to comment on that match.
Why?
Because you lost your right by not coming on that day. You knew it was an RCB match. It was your one chance. You
Of
knew that of trolling
Redemption.
them even more.
No.
You had that. See, if I wanted to troll them, then I will make sure the day that they are playing because good chance that they will lose. I will ensure that even if I'm upset or hurt like you were, I would still land up. You missed your chance. You would have been here. You would have got 1 hour. No, you would have got 40 minutes before the match. You would have got 20 minutes in the middle of the match, and you got almost 1 hour 10 minutes at the end of the match. That's in all more than 2 hours talking time where you could have gone after them. But you missed your golden opportunity by deciding not to come to office because you got upset by some 2-3 comments.
No.
Then that you've lost your chance.
With RCB, I will never lose an opportunity.
But today is not an RCB match day.
Yeah.
How are they relevant?
You lost your opportunity yesterday. You're not allowed to speak. Or you can only speak about KKR
KKR,
and
RR.
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 You should have come if you wanted. And yesterday was like a golden opportunity. Golden, platinum,
Whatever jubilee you wanted.
it was that opportunity. And even people who are RCB fans, see what usually used to happen when you used to troll RCB, that RCB fans would be upset with you. But yesterday was one such rare occasion where even RCB fans would have joined you.
Yep.
And you missed that golden opportunity by not coming. So now, no more. You
Well,
talk
there
about RR, you want to talk about comments?
Yesterday was a day
Talk
where
about anything.
relegating the franchise, finding new owners, and everything under the sun was discussed.
I mean, I just want to know.
No, not about RCB.
No, not about RCB. I'm talking about the playing condition yesterday.
Oh no, not
Very
allowed.
smart.
You should have come yesterday if you wanted.
See, I wanted to only know one thing. Was it a pitch or was it a butcher's table? That's the only thing I wanted to know.
We answered
And-
that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's the boring part.
After that, we already discussed ad nauseam.
Yeah.
Please check out the episode.
I checked it out.
Subscribe.
Yeah. I am, by the way.
And you could have even come up with your own memes and everything. You had a
No,
great
I was
opportunity.
I was reading Dante's Inferno. Because
Inferno.
yes.
The painting. Yeah.
I
About the hell.
9 stages of
9
hell.
stages of
That is what RCB are going through at this point in time. So that's okay.
You still use that opportunity. Not allowed.
Finding
Not
ways
allowed.
to sneak
Not
the.
I just
Today's
sneaked in one.
KKR versus RR day. Who cares about RCB?
You
Who
just-
cares about the team who are 10th on the table?
I know.
I don't.
Well, Nikhil started it. I
No,
didn't.
I didn't. I said he was upset. I didn't. You wanted to talk about RCB.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to talk about RCB at all. My focus is on this.
Are we
game.
hearing different things?
Exactly. I was only talking about you being upset not coming. You said no, but I want to talk about yesterday. You said. I said you're not allowed. When did I say that you can talk about it?
You said that, okay, welcome back after all the nastiness. I said, okay, I just came back.
No, I did nastiness about that had nothing to do with RCB. I said nastiness of the fans who commented. I never mentioned RCB at all. You wanted to talk about
Whatever are the comments, I take it on the head as a compliment.
RCB. Yes. That's
All the love, all the hate, all the
That's
abuse.
actually love, Siddharth.
Yeah.
You'll realize later that you matter to people, no? That's why they're. If you were inconsequential, then they wouldn't care what you say. How does it affect them? If you're going, somewhere and unknown people are talking about you, it doesn't bother you. But yeah, your friends, your colleagues, if
Family
they-
members.
family members, when they say, then that hurts you. So that's why they care about what you say.
I could have come on Zoom. You could have sent me a Zoom link.
Why?
You know, he could have sent us a message saying, listen, I want to be part of it. Can I? And then we would have sent you a Zoom link. You could have been part. But you didn't want to have anything to do with that game yesterday. Now in hindsight, because it's like a golden opportunity to troll them, you're saying, let me go after them. Sorry, missed your chance. I should have been there. Well, I can allow you. You can do after the show is done, you can do a live stream on Sports Today. I tell you, good idea. Remember there's this guy who goes viral who does these rants?
Oh yes.
Angry Rant Man.
Angry
Rant Man. There's a bad update on that guy. He is apparently in the hospital fighting for his life. I remember seeing
He's the same Chelsea guy.
Yes.
Why? What happened?
Something, I don't know what it was exactly, some sort of a health complication. So it's funny you mentioned it because I just remembered. I saw it on social media.
I had no idea about it. I'm not seeing that. I just remember like.
He was very, like, he made that niche zone. Crazy angry stuff.
There is no passion.
I think that's a great idea.
He copied it on the Angry Swede. You know that? There was a section called the Angry Swede. In that Cartoon Network show that used to come, Sheep in the City.
Okay.
Can you prepare a rant, like you said, Dante, and so like these, whatever, it's like those insults. What is that game that you, what's that called, when you insult each other, when you go and
Roast.
Roast.
Can you prepare a roast for
for
RCB with your whatever one-liners?
Yeah.
So prepare 10, 12 of those, record it in one go, and we put it up on Sports Today.
But
how's that?
see, in a roast you allow the
That'll
other.
go viral, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But a roast has to be two.
I know, but that's okay. No,
he's got to be at the receiving end as well.
So maybe once they
One RCB fan.
What we'll do is let him put the roast.
We can ask our family members to come up with a roast for him then and then put the best one. Yeah.
I'm saying if he is proven wrong, then see right now it's his moment in the sun.
To shine. Yeah.
So you record a roast, RCB, with all the one-liners and insults that you can think of. Whatever, he has many, like Dante and whatever. You can bring, you can go, any artist, any singer, and prepare. You can write it down. Prepare it. And in one go, like that Angry Rant Man, in that angry tone of yours, do that. I would record a clip, but try and keep it within 2 minutes or so. Yeah.
2?
Yeah. 10 insults in 2 minutes, baby.
Or 1 minute.
130. 130.
Or 6 seconds in insult.
No. 2 minutes is okay.
10.
2 minutes. 130, okay. 130 is allowed.
Yeah, 90 seconds.
90 seconds. 90 seconds, may he'll rattle off at least 10 seconds in insult.
Done deal.
So that we'll put. Okay.
Also, one thing, because this is something that was mentioned during the chat yesterday, and I really wanted your thoughts on that.
RCB.
No, not about RCB, because it's again an area of interest for Siddharth. How about fans invading in celebratory mode? Just invading the pitch out of celebration. You won the title first time 120 years. Fans do that. Accept
20 years.
Yeah. What if you? I'm not saying RCB will go the same route. I'm just saying.
There is some practicality in this world.
I'm saying. Do you sort of approve of that?
I mean, fans invading the pitch. Okay. I mean, you've seen it happen in New Zealand. You've seen it happen in South Africa.
Yeah, we saw it happen in Germany day before yesterday night. Does this go?
It represents a security risk, though. But
is it okay? Is it something that on the code of conduct for fans? Is there a separate volume for it?
It's a security risk.
No,
honestly,
wait for the book. You can't ask all the questions. The book.
A trailer.
No, he will
keep something.
Achha.
Some secret.
There will be a chapter.
But you approve of it or not?
There will be a chapter on
security risk. I don't.
He will not approve.
No. There will be a chapter on
security
fan
risk.
invasion. You will break it down: fan invasion, fan chanting,
Section A, Section
fan
B.
this thing.
Appendix A, Appendix C of all this.
He'll put all things.
Yeah.
Fan, how to behave on a ground.
Code of conduct.
Winning a trophy after 120 years, how to?
Not win a trophy after 120 years, won the league after 120 years.
120 years.
No, but that's not the book. Book is about general fan behavior.
So this will be a facet, na?
So one aspect will be, he's going to explore different scenarios. One scenario is, what if you win a trophy after many years? What do you do? Can fans run on the field? Then he'll explain. Similarly, there'll be many other scenarios. He'll explain.
But there'll be a caveat for RCB fans for everything, though.
This doesn't apply to RCB.
I'll be at the start. Forward.
Simple. All the pitch invasions behaviors not applicable to RCB fans.
Okay. let's
Yeah,
get
please.
back.
Shane's clearly not liking the banter. We're
I'm-
like,
I'm
it's
waiting,
KKR
I'm
match.
waiting, I'm waiting. Why are we talking about the team placed 10th?
I know.
Who cares? No, what are you saying? I know. You started it.
I didn't start it. Nikhil started it.
I did not.
आग जलाया दिन दूसरे में पानी कौन
I
डाला?
stopped you from going there. I said no, not allowed to talk about RCB. That's done.
I'll use a Viren's language. Arey, put some mitti on it, yaar. Not pani in it. Put some
table
mitti.
toppers clash. We're
Yeah.
talking about number
The
10 team.
bottom table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good KKR
So
fans not happy
let's
now.
start with as we.
So what's the
usually
toss
do.
update?
Toss update. I mentioned is that RR have won the toss and opted to bowl. That
No
means
surprise.
not at all. Not this ground does seem to be.
But if yesterday is anything to go by, RCB won the toss and put the opposition in. What the downside of that is if they do put up a massive total, then you're always under pressure, like
Exactly.
SRH did. Yesterday.
But that's what Shreyas Iyer also did the other day, right? Put LSG into bat first.
But that was a day game. But in the KKR SRH game, did KKR opt to bat or did SRH insert them?
No, I'm pretty sure SRH would have put them into bat. But then, of course, see, that was a thriller game. You're not expecting it to go that way all the time. I think if you're KKR, considering even the way they've packed their batting, you know you need a big total on this ground because you have that small boundary, 659-meter boundary on one side. You know you'll need big runs, even if it stays a little tricky, the pitch. Plus, don't forget, dew does tend to kick in. This is Eden Garden we're talking about.
59-meter boundary.
It's terrible. I don't
Terrible.
like it. I don't like it.
I don't know. The ovals become very weird shaped. I don't know why.
No, it's not. And it's not that. Okay, Eden is not the biggest playing surface in the world, but it's not that small either. Which is what I tried to do, and we'll put that video out. What we've done. What they do is they bring the ropes in.
Yeah.
Most grounds. So that 59 can easily be about a 68-69 meter boundary.
Which is a good
closing
boundary.
into 70 meters. That's fine. That's still okay. 59-meter boundary is terrible.
Terrible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So-
Today's day and age.
So the playing 11 with the team batting first. This is KKR's batting first 11. It's you've got Phil Salt, Sunil Narayan, Shreyas Iyer, Venkatesh Iyer, Ankush Raghuvanshi, Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, Ramandeep Singh. That's essentially batting till 8,
Yeah.
plus a Mitchell Stark coming in at 9. So you've got
Which
8
is
and a half
always the
batters.
case with KKR.
Fair.
Stark at 9.
And then you've got a Varun Chakravarti and Harshat Rana as part of your to round off your 11. So this means in effect they actually have potentially even 6 bowling options without the impact sub.
Yeah.
It's a team full of all-rounders. There are plenty of all-rounders there.
Yeah.
And if you want, there's at least 6 bowling options there for you to call upon. But of course, because of the way the rule is, they can call on potentially either a Weber
Anukul.
Vadora or a Suyash if the
Why
pitch
not
really
Anukul?
grips.
How the-
Anukul,
in the second
there was grip last time around.
Yeah, but Anukul is, I think, only an option if your batting collapses and then you need to pad up your batting and then get in the bowler because
But-
otherwise.
But with Stark batting at 9,
Exactly.
You won't need.
yeah, you won't need padding up your batting at all. Look at that batting lineup. I mean, mighty impressive. Last time, I think Rinku was the one who was used as an impact sub.
Correct.
But now that you're batting first, he comes in. In fact, the way the batting lineup is, whether it's Rinku or Russell, either one of them is going to be batting at number 7. That's really too low.
Exactly.
They have to be batting much higher up if you want to utilize them. 7 for if it's Rinku or Russell. No, not fair.
See,
Not
Russell
fair.
normally
Too much
does come in at
quality.
7. He normally does come in at 7. But Rinku being at 6 is a little bit of a surprise. I mean, you'd want to push him up to 5 in an ideal world.
Even Russell to 6, yeah.
6 maybe.
Why wouldn't you want him to
Exactly.
get good 15-20 balls? He can turn the game around. You don't want him to do MS, not 3 balls.
3 balls, come in.
Just come in 3 balls.
Uh-huh.
That's he can, because MS may be right now because of fitness issues is not coming in a bit earlier. But Andre Russell, no issues so far.
Actually, no, the
about
last
his
2
fitness.
years, he's actually been bowling regularly. So I think he's put a lot of his fitness issues behind him. Otherwise, he'd always be like 70-80% fit. He'll put in one dive and he's limping, and then you're like, oh god. So no, I think fitness-wise, he's fine. But yeah, that's the thing. I think that's one advantage which teams have who have a lot of all-rounders.
So your Vaibhav or Suyash
Would
is
be your impact sub.
Yeah,
If
impact
things
sub.
go well, then those are 2.
Very, very good batting lineup for sure. Bowling also, they'll have a Harshit and a Stark and a Russell, 3 fast bowlers. And in spinners, they've got Varun Chakravarti, a Sunil Narayan. So,
And then an Ankush Raghuvanshi, left arm.
yeah.
See-
So they could either go with 4 fast bowlers or 3 spinners, whatever they could choose for. But either ways, they're just sorted.
Very good.
Very
Very
A
good.
lot of options.
Very balanced. Very balanced. That's the thing. Yes, Saransh, you want to say something?
I was just saying, if talking about the toss, Sanju Samson won the toss. He said we will bowl here first, but it was good to if we have batted first. He sounded quite confused. He wanted to bat first.
Confused. I think that is confidence.
But he
said it's okay.
No, he said we wanted to bat first, but we'll bowl first.
No. He must have said that we will bowl first. But even if you had put us to bat, we're happy.
You wanted to do both. You're a toss-winning captain, but I think it sounded like a confusion to me because you said we would have batted first, but we will bowl first.
You know that whatever you're sledging now does not reach the team.
I'm not sledging them, but I'm not sledging.
He sounded confused.
I'm stating the fact. I think he would have batted first. Let's see what happens.
Though I would partly agree. I think, when he was talking and you could sense his, whatever you could gauge of his body language, there was some sort of confusion where it could be, let's say, with regards to the playing 11 and not particularly the toss, because that's all that we could see from the visuals here. We couldn't see hear what he was saying, but there was some sort of confusion there. I felt an element of it.
By the way, what is the pitch report saying? I mean, we know that there is dew, but is it a hard wicket like how it was in the SRH game?
Yeah, it says it's a bit of a hard wicket. I think last time why you also got some spin was because there was a bit of heat also. It was the day game, so it did end up turning. I suspect it may not turn as much today. Let's see.
And how heavily could dew play a role? Is there a lot of dew now?
It's not a lot of dew, but I think enough to, let's say, be a factor.
Kal Baisakhi time, you will get a bit more dew than the previous instances. So, because see, if you look at what are the strengths, see, RR last won at the Eden last year when Yashasvi Jaiswal hit a 13 ball 50. It was the fastest and they chased that total down. And at that time, it was played somewhat around this period only and there was not much dew on offer.
Okay.
Now, if you look at the suits, what is the stronger suit for KKR? I think they are the only team that are comfortable in doing both. RR, I think, are reliant on chasing. Setting a total, I don't think is right up their forte. They have won most games while chasing. So I think they have gone with this. And KKR, if you look at it, they have chased well and they have defended also. But out of the 4 wins,
they defended against SRH and defended against Delhi Capitals.
Delhi Capitals, yes. But that time,
272.
272 run
They still defended. If they would have defended 500,
if they would have defended 137 run
SRH can say that they defended something yesterday because
yesterday SRH almost did not defend.
they ended up winning by like 20 odd runs.
106 run victory.
Okay, let's turn our attention. I know overwhelmingly, purple this room with more KKR fans, but let's take a look at Rajasthan Royals and the team that they have gone with, and this is their bowling 11. They've got the Yashasvi Jaiswals, Sanju Samsons, the Riyan Parags of the world, then Dhruv Jurel, Shimron Hetmeyer, Rovman Powell, Ashwin is back because of a niggle, Trent Bolt, Avesh, Kuldeep Sen, Yuzi. So only 3 overseas players. First thing that I noticed.
Butler will be there.
So Butler then would be their impact sub. So in terms of their bowling, they'll have
5 bowlers.
Yeah, Kuldeep, Yuzi. No, but they always have options. So they go with 5 regular. So Kuldeep, Avesh, Yuzi, Bolt and Ashwin are your 5 proper bowlers. And if need be, then
Riyan
you can
Parag.
Riyad, Yashasvi.
Rovman Powell.
Rovman Powell or Riyan Parag. So they have 6, 7. But your 6 and 7s are part-timers. Not like RCB where play only 4. And then 5th is the part-timer.
Correct.
Not like that. So 5 to proper bowlers everyone plays. Some have 7 options, some have 6, some have 8.
And there's only one that has 4+1.
One
New scheme.
4.5.
It's not even 4+1. It's 4+1.
And that one actually outdoes the other 4.
Obviously.
They went with 4.5. By the way, this is not a troll RCB, but because we could not discuss this yesterday, I only got to know about Maxwell actually opting out. Because at that time we thought that he was left out, but him opting out and not wanting to play.
It's a big call.
It is a big call. I know that he's not been in great form, but I don't know whether it is for a game or 2 or whether it is for long term.
Indefinite.
Is he fully fit?
He says, yeah, I need a break. I need a break. Because he's not getting runs, maybe he wants just some time off.
And it's indefinite, but he's also said that if I feel better, then I can just, I'll be back in the middle of the season also. So what he's done is basically he doesn't really feel good. There is already a video up in Sports on it, and he said that, listen, I went to the captain, I said, not working out for me, but if I do feel like I get in a better mind space, then I'm back. He's not ruled himself out of the
But
contract.
you know, I don't mind this approach. Like a player, sometimes, see again, they're all humans, right? And he's a talented guy. I know going through a real bad phase, but maybe he's realized that, you know, mentally I'm not there. There are some cobwebs which I need to clear. So rather than fighting it, which a lot of players do, wait for a chance to be dropped, it's good that you go and say that, listen, I need to sort a few things. I need some time off.
No, Kohli did it when he had his rough patch.
shows a lot of maturity. Security about his spot, because again, if this was a player who wasn't assured of his spot or was insecure, let's say, wouldn't do this.
But he can afford to.
Exactly.
Just to
add to this,
Exactly.
you know, as compared to the Indian cricketers, first of all, that security factor plays a big major role. If you are secure in your national team there, in your current franchise, then you can, you know, opt out. Most of the players, what they do, they are in a they worry if they will opt out, they will be replaced soon with some other player, or maybe will they get a chance or not. So that's big thing. You know, Maxwell had a huge stature in RCB. He's a sure shot for the T20 World Cup. That's why he opted out and, you know, asked for a break. But when you talk about the Indian cricketers or the players, they hardly do so because of only that security factor. You know?
Plays on the
Just
mind.
cementing their
What
place in the level.
explains your attire today?
It's Ashtami today, and for the best wishes to, you know, for the team to perform well. I voted for the
In
Ashtami.
Calcutta must be a lot of festivities.
Yeah,
Out of the real Ashtami festivities happen in the
Shera wala
Yeah.
Navratris, but you know,
the Durga Puja wale.
Yeah.
That's not called the
But his jersey, I checked with him, the jersey is apparently on the way. I asked him to at least bring the invoice and have it in the pocket.
He's a fan. He doesn't wear it. Sanuki.
Nice.
He's lost.
just for
You
the
know,
for the
It's like
celebrations.
he is a fan, not a fan. He's a fan, not a fan. We don't know Sanuki. His team. He picks them.
की
doesn't
फर्क
pick
पड़ता
them.
है?
You know, you have to manage. You know, you're a Delhi fan, right?
Now, see, my guy is always there.
Always in the corner.
Always,
Always
always ready.
Always in the
Tell him
corner.
at least I have a team. Nah? He is without a team.
नहीं.
May not be loud, but proud.
Yeah. Oh. Come on, good one. For
That's
once,
the only
he stood up
thing-
for his team.
For once.
Yeah.
No, always.
Although
back.
7 games too late, but चलेगा.
Always.
Better
back.
late.
The
than
one
never.
good thing, by
Always
the way,
there.
with Rajasthan Royals is that today at least they won't really have any ideas of pushing Tanish Kotian up to open the ball batting, because he's not in the 11.
He's not in the 11.
But also, I wonder why Keshav Maharaj is not, despite having a decent game. He
Yeah.
had 28 for 2. Maharaj is not. He can bat.
No, but
He-
maybe in the ground, no, because I think with shorter boundaries, spinners are not going to be that effective. So
You
I
don't
think
think
they've
they're
got
three?
they've got 2, and they're going to rely on that. Also, Ashwin's back, so I said
Yeah.
2 is enough, and that's why I think that their sub also.
With Butler.
That's Butler.
Yeah,
Butler.
that's.
But-
I mean, in
Butler.
the toss only.
Toss only said that
Sanju
Jaws
said-
and Ash are back.
3 foreigners playing and Butler will be the 4th.
Unless something happens and they want to try out, say, Kohler Catmore, who they paid big bucks for,
Yeah.
and has so far done nothing but warm the bench, but I highly doubt it.
And also getting a Maharaj might have been risky. 3 left-handers
That's,
in the
actually, that's what I
KKR
was
11.
thinking also. There's a lot of left-handers.
55-59 meter boundaries.
So you've got
Which
a
is why
Sunil
no
there,
Burger also then.
Don't understand. Yeah.
That explains not
Sunil,
having Burger.
Venkatesh,
also.
Rinku. All three will be more than happy taking on spinners.
I just wonder, you know, I saw that game, the only game that Rajasthan lost. Some captains, again, talking about the captaincy decisions, not giving a bolt to a Trent Bolt or a Maharaj. That game could have easily be won by, you know, Rajasthan. But, you know, you're giving 19th to Kuldeep Sen and 20th to Avesh Khan. They both got smacked for around 40 runs.
Actually, both last 2 games, there have been a few questionable calls, really. Last time also,
Kotian.
out of nowhere, you sent Kotian up to open. This is a guy I know he can bat because he's had that shared that record stand with
With
Tushar
a
Deshpande.
disclaimer.
But for the 10th wicket,
In his entire career, he never batted more than up to
he's
8th. 8th was his highest.
His strike rate's 127. It's not like.
Rajasthan, from my memory, I remember. And while this is a different Rajasthan with a different management, different captain, but earlier also I remember the strangest selection decisions or who to play where or batting order used to be Rajasthan.
it's a legacy.
All the time. And even during, I remember Rahul Dravid's time when he was coach also.
Kevin
They were
Cooper.
cruising and they would just suddenly make random changes, like some random person coming on top, like you were talking about, and you'd be wondering why. Like, why would you do that? They're just notorious for this.
But Rajasthan are second. The greatest ever to do that is Delhi Daredevils.
Yeah, but that was a one-off.
In a qualifier.
I know it was the biggest one-off blunder.
Yeah.
I agree. But I'm saying consistently, like bizarre decisions.
Yeah.
I think Rajasthan take the cake
But
for that.
it costed you. You might have still be unbeaten in the tournament if you that day you could have given a Bolt over 2 overs for 8 runs.
And we started off the RR PBK show by saying, did RR desperately try to lose this, or were PBKs
just to make it a thriller?
I
The
know.
social media team posted a video after the match where these players are talking to each other. They're saying, Mumbai Chennai is tomorrow, but our game's always a thriller and everything. Are you desperately trying it to make a thriller?
No, I would want to win. Simple.
Although RR PBKs have given you some memorable moments. in the last
Fair
2
few. I'd
years.
say it's one of those underrated rivals.
That's not necessary to
I know,
make
it
every game.
Yeah, there is a legacy, like how MI CSK rivalry is, like how a KKR CSK rivalry is. It's a legacy rivalry that is there.
KKR RCB.
RCO.
Huh? That's a rivalry.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly in your favor.
No, but it is, even RCB fans consider it like a friendly derby of sorts.
Maybe until the time the Gale de Villiers Kohli era was there. After that, it's been so one-sided.
Yeah.
Yesterday was South Indian derby, by the way.
Hyderabad.
That already happened on game 1. That's the
That
real.
was also-
That's
No,
the
you
Kaveri
That's
derby.
the real South Indian derby because Hyderabad are like fake South
What
Indians.
is this? Yeah?
Nonsense. Yeah.
There's nothing real or unreal. That also was a South Indian derby. Yesterday was also. There is no one who's more South Indian, someone's less South Indian. It can't be like that, right? Very unfair. You will create a civil war.
I know.
Down south.
Don't we already?
This isn't the right time, Siddharth.
Don't we already do that?
Okay, let's take a few questions. Shivam, can we?
So, Saraj Chandra is asking you, will Maxwell do this in World T20? He never does. Australians are just enjoying an IPL.
No, just like he's got his priorities sorted, then nothing wrong with
I
that.
think this is unfair. He doesn't get runs in the IPL, that I will give you. But I think this decision, and we've seen Australian players pull out. Yeah, Maxwell, if I'm not mistaken,
He
did pull out.
mental break, yeah,
Yes,
for-
he did
for a
mental
year he
break
didn't
for
play.
Australia. Yeah, so he did. I think they do. I think they're a bit more sensitive towards these things compared
what
to
we
us.
are, yeah.
That is true. This is the final. This is a preview of the final. GGK says.
Ooh.
Oh, RR will win both this and final. Only big issue is won't be able to see Shane dance today.
No problem. If you lose this match, then
But
again.
you're going to dance today
If
KKR
KKR,
If KKR.
sure, 110%.
It's 1 versus 2. That's
that's a
what
big
Shane
win.
comes, yeah.
Yeah, and KKR will go on top if they win.
Yeah, because net run rate very, very good.
Very, very happy.
Vaibhav K.
You want to thank Delhi for that?
Yeah. Special thanks.
Vaibhav K is saying RCB should request BCCI to let them play with 11 batters and a bowling machine because anyhow they are playing with 4 bowlers in the impact rule era. Which Vaibhav, you're absolutely right, we pointed that out yesterday. Who takes those decisions there? Must be given a Bharat Ratna.
They are reading Dante's Inferno. I'm pretty sure of it. They aren't
Okay.
reading the cricketing script or anything.
Okay,
Piyush is asking you another question. Interesting one.
1 second. Mayank Madan is saying I'm with Shane tonight. He's
Ami
KKR. I mean KKR. Nothing beats RCB on decision thing.
To be fair, yeah, they do make some absolute blunders.
Okay,
No.
Piyush Dandre is saying, Nikhil sir, UPSC result declared. Yes. What is difficult to clear? UPSC or play in the IPL or selected by IPL franchise?
UPSC.
No, IPL. Because there will be more people in the
that's
history who have cracked UPSC than the ones who got to play
That's
for
true.
IPL. Percentage wise.
Yeah.
Just doing pure math.
One more
That's a
thing.
solid.
RCB winning an IPL title.
You are
lost
plugging
a
in,
chance.
plugging in IPL in
We are
every.
giving you a chance.
RCB.
One full video.
Roast.
Okay.
Which will go viral.
The roast of
The
RCB.
roast.
आरसीबी यूपीएससी क्वालिफाई कर सकती है लेकिन ट्रॉफी में
हाँ वो बोल दिया same चीज. You are repeating your guru's statement. He's not your guru.
Sidvi sir.
Sidvi sir. Okay, quick predictions. Piyush Dandre has got the man.
Start from that.
Please, yes.
KKR 195 and KKR winning.
I'm going KKR 186, but RR win.
I'm going KKR 198 and RR winning.
RR winning.
You, by the way, going with RR for cricketing reasons or law of average or
Balance.
No, unlike Siddharth, I maintain a thing. I picked RR in my top 4, right? Because I thought, and I also was thinking about KKR. If you see that video, I was a bit divided between KKR and RR, who makes it to the 4th, and I gave RR just a marginal edge. So for me, it's a very close contest.
Okay.
They were almost same for me.
You put
But I
KKR
gave
5, I think.
Yeah.
4. KKR 5.
KKR
And
was 5, yeah.
4 was RR. But there was a very tough call. But since I did, then I might as well stick with that. and
Cool,
I
cool.
will go with RR.
No point
You
asking.
go.
So KKR,
Just score predictions.
KKR.
Just score.
Don't tell us who's
KKR scored around 2-5 to 10. 2-5. 2-5.
205.
I was going with 212 and KKR won, obviously.
2-5 or 2-10.
Just see that.
The day you think they'll lose, that's the day you make a
That's the day I make a prediction.
But if he doesn't
Day you
feel.
become a Siddharth
No,
who starts predicting
No,
CSK losses.
See, that's okay if I feel like it genuinely on that day, that is
Oh,
one
can
thing. But
happen.
I'm not going to say I was forced.
Ah,
also, if he doesn't say that while facing the team that is placed above them, is only one team, then probably he won't say that the entire tournament. This is how it's going to be the case.
He
Going
didn't
forward.
pick KKR in the top 4.
Yeah, and I still maintain that in my analysis at that point, I stand by
but
it.
that
Things play out
yeah,
differently.
see, there's a difference which I agree with, where he's made it very clear as to he's a KKR fan. But on that day he was analyzing and he picked the teams which I think. Similarly, Harshit is a Delhi fan.
I didn't have them
Clearly
either.
He will not pick them in the top 4. No, that can. But in your case, I'm
Confounded.
yeah, I cannot make out which day you're the analyst or which day you're a fan, or if you're a fan or so no, I'm confused.
Okay, you're confused. मेरा mission पूरा हो गया.
Acha, are you confused? Or?
Not at all. I know who I back.
No.
With
About
him.
his.
Yeah, this I'm definitely confused.
Are you confused?
Siddharth,
So your mission is confused,
I
huh?
see Siddharth going on Hardik Pandya's track. He's just saying anything and everything now.
I don't fake smiles.
We also wanted to bowl good toss to lose.
I don't fake smiles. Like what Hardik's doing at this point.
That's what okay, Vaibhav K.
Said ABD had said earlier that it's the 17th IPL, so RCB are going to win because it's his jersey number, the number 17. Definitely not 17. Now we have 18. If not 18, also there's Gale's 330. Oh god.
This is good.
Your rant.
Good one to start the roast. Good one to start the roast.
AI, by the way, predicted they'll win in 2027.
2027.
Joke number 2.
I know.
Okay, Ashish Dar has gone KKR 2-5.
Ooh.
But RR to win.
He said
If target's less than 220.
Okay.
Start will fight.
Start should fire. Right?
Okay, what is
182
Piyush
for
Octopus
Piyush.
Nand Racing?
182. GGK 170.
Piyush Octopus Nand Racing prediction 182.
He's been very, very good with his predictions.
Octopus Nandre.
Today,
Good
Big
touch.
Boxing Magic today.
Ah, very
He also
interesting.
predicted the other day 142 and KKR was 137.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see that. Bye bye. See you mid innings. Take care. Nandri Vanakkam, everything else.
Yeah.